Hello and welcome or welcome back to Rosebud's Budgets. So today I'm hoping is a quick one, but I can't say that it will be. I'm going to go through my binders and we are going to change them up for some placeholders, get some money back to the bank and give it a count up, and hopefully it will all equal out. If that's something you want to watch, keep watching. So I just have this cute little notebook that I'm just going to put to the side and then write down everything so that we can work out at the end whether everything is correct and up to date. So we are July 2024. Brilliant. We'll get into it. This is a binder by the lovely Stacey, Stacey's Budgets, and it just has a lonely £20 in. Okay. So pop that to the side. So that's 20. Then we do have our weekly binders. So we have these three here. This one is our 2024, which I know has £50 in, and we're not taking any back to the bank. So that is 50. This is our just for fun binder, and that also has 50 in it. And then we have our future binder, and our future binder actually has £56 in it because it has some coins. So we know how much is in all of them. Let's get them in the right order to pop back. Then, if anybody has seen my previous one, this is getting very heavy now. So this is my tin that I found at the car boot, and I've just been using Budget with Moo's tracker. So at the moment, we're down to the 43p. So I'll just keep my change in, and then when I can fill one off, I'll erase the 10p there, and if I get a 53, and then build it up. So at the moment, there is £40 and 14p in here, which I think is amazing, because I've not really been doing it that long. So that is that, and then we are going to go into this binder. This is where we'll start taking the money out and popping placeholders in. So emergency fund has currently £600 in. So we're going to take 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82. So we're going to take £200 back to bank, and it's got 400 in the bank already. So we need to pop 200 in here. So we've got 400, 600 in here. And people do it differently. I'm just going to take it all back to the bank. Right. So in here we have 480, which we have already paid off. Then we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 1, 20, 40, 60, 82. So another £200 there. So £200 going back to the bank, and there's 480 that's already been paid off. So we need to add another 200 into here. That is fine. So I will put, if you can see, the 480 behind, because that's what we've paid off, and the 200 there. Jelly beans, we've completed quite a few here. So we have 20, 40 in cash, and we have 80. That makes 120. We have completed these two trackers, so I'm going to take these out now, and I'm going to add in so mushroom in my heart, and I'm going to do them as 5 and slowly build that up. So we need 40 is going back to the bank, and 80 we have in placeholders, so we need 120. And obviously I don't want to use a lot, so I'm just going to put a 40. So I'm going to do it like that, just because I don't know how many placeholders I've got for the higher ones. So that is, oh, I just need to pop that back in, because that's the new tracker. And 40 is going back to the bank. And we've got a fair whack in here as well to go back to the bank. So, kids. And then I can show you the new trackers as well. Right, so kids has 60 in the bank, and it has 40 here. We're going to put the 40 back to the bank, and we're going to swap this out for 100 for now. So there's 100. We're going to get rid of this tracker, challenge from Kimberly Budgets, and we are going to pop in Soph's Budgeting Life, the Wednesday one, which just saves 5. So that has 100. I can put that 60 back, and that is for kids. Mr. and Mrs. again has the same, so we have 60 in the bank and 40 to go back to the bank. Sorry guys, I'm just writing it down at the side as I'm going along. So this was tracker by Cashbook Cute Date Night, which I absolutely love. We're going to pop in the word search for love from Budget with Honey. So that is the tracker that we're going to go, and we need to take this one out and put 100 in as well. So that was Mr. and Mrs. Health and self-care. We aren't taking this tracker back because this tracker goes up to 150. So we're going to leave the tracker in, and we have 20, 30, 40 again, and 60. So we're going to put 40 back to the bank, and 60 is already in the bank. So we'll take the 100 again and pop this back into the bank. Pop that one back, and we have the 100 placeholder there. Family fun is the same. So we have 60 and 40. So 40 is going to go back to the bank. I know people do it at like 50s and things, but I just want to get everything back to the bank. And we're going to get rid of the Days Out Fund by Kimberly Budgets. And we are going to pop in this one, Days Out, £5 each ticket, and that's Budget with Moo. So we're going to pop that one in, and we need to take this up. So this is our last 100, which is fine. I can make it work. Right, so that was family fun. And I think I wrote that down. Hobbies is exactly the same. So we have 60, 40. This was a tracker by Kimberly Budgets, and it was a hobbies, the new hobby tracker. And I thought it'd be really nice to put Budget with Moo's fishing tracker, because my husband likes to go fishing. He actually went fishing the other day, and they caught some carp and they had fun. So 40 going back to the bank, and then we need to take this up to 100. So I'm just going to have to put the 40 back in for now. Hobbies. Clothes. So clothes is still ongoing, so we don't need to change the tracker, but we are going to put this 40 back to the bank as well. And we will put a 40 in. So now we've got 60 and 40, which is 100, and we've still got another 20 on here. Summer holidays is a biggie one. Right, so we currently are using this tracker by Kimberly Budgets, Theme Park Fund Tracker, and we have 200 already in the bank, and then we have 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 50, so we have 250. So we have 200 and then 250 going back to the bank. 200, we'll pop a 400 and a 50. And we will pop all this back to the bank. So now we have 450 into summer holidays. So my daughter has broke up now for summer holidays. Back to school and school extras, which I suppose could have just been the same one. So back to school. We are still going on this tracker, so I don't need to put another one in. It's got 80, 100, 120. So if we put a 40 in, yeah, and take the 40 back. And I just need to write this down because I don't know if I've missed one. So we're taking 40 back to the bank, and there was 80 already in the bank. So now we have 80, 120, and this has another 10, 20, 30 pounds to go on. So that's absolutely fine. And then School Extras just has 40. This is a new one. So I'm going to put 220s in, I think, because I want to save some of my 40s. So we've got 220s, 2040 going into here. This is a tracker by the Queen Bee Makes, and it saves 60 quid for us. So that's another 40 going back to bank. Brilliant. And that is, oh, that just flicked out there. Let me just pop them back. That is the pink binder completed. Moving on to celebrations binder. So our celebrations is still going, so we don't need to change the tracker on here. We already have 100 in the bank, 20, 40, 60, 80, and that's 100 as well. So that totals 200. And we have 200. So 200 in here. We've just got 50 more pounds in celebrations. So hopefully that'll be complete in August. Birthdays is the same. So we have 100 in the bank. We have 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So that makes it 200. 100 going back to the bank. And so we swap that out for 200. There we go. How is everybody's week going? We already have a 100 placeholder in my son's birthday. It's because they both say Mr. I get a bit confused. My husband's birthday already 100. We're taking 100 back to the bank for me. So 20, 40, 60, 81. 100 back to the bank. And then I can pop that 100 placeholder in here. And then I will just write that one down. Fur Baby, I'm going to take his 100 back as well. So 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 91. And this is because this tracker's not quite complete. There's still another 5 there, but I will just pop that in. So we've got 100 going into here. So I need to remember that I need another 100 placeholder, hopefully next month for my daughter's. So we'll be moving on to my daughter's birthday, which isn't till 2025. So I'm trying to be quick on this because I don't want to take too much time. But car has 50 in the bank. It has 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100. So we need 100 placeholder, but we haven't got one. So we're putting 100 back to the bank. And it's got 50. So we might have to, for now, and I can jiggle them about in a bit, just put 350s in. So we've got 50, 150. And the track is still going for that one. Gaming subscription. So we have 60. We are going to add 40 and take 40 back to the bank. I think I'm going to just move these 10s across because they're getting a little bit full at the back of the 20s. So yes, we have 40 and 60, so £100 in gaming. Tools, we should have 100 in the bank, or 120 in the bank, and we have 20, 40, 60 and 80. So we're going to take 80, so there's 120 in the bank. We're going to take 80 back to the bank so we can put a 200 placeholder in. Lovely. And that is that one. House projects. Let's see how we're doing on this. We've got 150 in the bank and we've got 20, 40, 50. So that takes it to 200. So we'll swap that out for 200. And it had 150 in the bank and we are putting 50 back. And this still has 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 left on this to go. Furniture, we have a fair whack in here as well. So furniture has 150 in the bank, and it has 10, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. So 100 is going back to the bank, and we have 150 already in the bank. So that's 250, and I'm going to have to use, oh, there's one. So 250 for now, because I haven't got any 200s. That is in furniture, not house projects. And we are going to put this money back into here. It's building up. Look at all this. Garden projects. Garden projects should only have 50 in because we are starting it again. Yeah, so it's got 10, 20, 30, 50 pounds in there. So 50 is going back to the bank, and it has nothing in the bank. And that is the blue binder. Right, let's see what we can do in these, because I don't think any of this is going back to the bank, but I am going to document how much is in each of these. That was me working out whether I was actually doing that. Right, so in Christmas, we already have 400 in the bank for Christmas. Okay. So that is in the bank. And then I'm not going to count each one. I know there is 200 in here. So there is 200. So that makes 600 in Christmas. And none of it's going back to the bank. This was just because we already had the money that we had put back to the bank. In this binder is collaborated with this binder. So in total, there's 200 between these binders. Moving on to holiday. So in a holiday, we have 400 in the bank. And then we also have 400. Well, so we have 200 in the binder. And we have 200 for our next game day, which hasn't been recorded yet. So yeah, so that is 800 for holiday. And my son's holiday currently, we could take some back to the bank actually for him. So 100, 150, 20, 40, 50. So I don't think I've got a 200, but I can put another 100 placeholder in and take that back to the bank. So let me just write that down before. So what we're taking back, 50, and it had 150. So now he has £200 in vacation, and we need to add some to that. And we're tracking his on this one here. Lovely, jubbly. Sorry, I'm just going to get these back in. If you're still with me, appreciate it. Pop a coin or a note emoji in the comments. Right, so this is my Teeny Tiny Tuesdays. I know what's in my Teeny Tiny Tuesdays, so I am just going to write it on here. We do have in it. And then this is our binder that we are using our weekly money from. There's nothing going back to the bank in here either. When they're completed, then we will. And I know that at the moment there is about 150 in here as well. So it's not going back to the bank. Like I say, it is staying in there. I think that is it. Let me count this cash and see how much we are taking back to the bank. Count up my numbers and hopefully they're the same. Right, so 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85. So 1,000 already. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85. I'm just going to have to write this down because I don't want to forget. And then we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300, and 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 380. So that looks like I'm taking 1,880 back to the bank. So bear with me while I just calculate and see if they are correct. That was all correct. 1,880 going back to the bank. So that is absolutely amazing. Obviously we have quite a fair bit in the bank already. And yeah, I will get that all back to the bank, and then I need to work out what we've saved overall. If you want to know how much I have saved over the last 6 months, keep watching for my budget with me video. I have worked out everything that I have in my binders, everything I've got in the bank, everything that I've got in challenges, and now I just need to work out that when I do my monthly budget with me. So please watch out for that video, and I will see you soon. Bye bye.